Welcome back to Ozarks Live. As I've said many times before, the only way Tom lets me come on the show is if I bring him something to eat. So today's recipe is one that most of you are probably familiar with. We're making chicken cordon bleu. Now it's one that I don't make very often because it's a little intimidating for me.
Lots of
that's
stuff
why
here.
I thought, hey, let's make it.
Okay.
So the first thing you're going to do is take boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I put parchment paper around it because I find it's less messy when you start beating it. And if you have any aggression, this is a perfect recipe.
I'm not going to get on your bad side while you've got that mallet in your hand.
So you want to crush it down to about 1/8 of an inch thick.
Hokey smokes Bullwinkle.
I think that's about it.
Okay, all right.
So you're seeing the ingredients on your screen there. And let me get rid of this parchment paper, and then let me just go ahead and show you what we're going to do. So basically, we flattened the chicken. We're going to take some butter and put it on top like this. And then, well, it's not, the studio is kind of cold. I had my butter kind of melted a little bit, but it's...
That's going to work.
It's working.
Sure.
So then we're going to sprinkle some thyme.
Let me move this out of the way.
Thank you, sir. You're so kind. Okay, so that is
Because I'm
thyme.
getting chicken cordon bleu.
Yeah. All right, so now what we're going to do is give me a piece of that ham you have over there.
Right here?
And the Swiss. And we're going to put it inside.
A piece of ham.
Yes.
And a piece of Swiss.
That's right. Whatever kind of ham you like.
Okay,
and just put them on top. Just layer them up there. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Then we're going to roll it up as tightly as we can. And while I'm doing this, can you get some bacon out? We're going to wrap 2 strips here in a second. But first, after we do that, I've got a mix of a 1/2 cup of milk and 2 eggs that I beat together here. I'm going to roll it in that. This is kind of messy. I'm glad we have our gloves. Then I'm going to roll it in just some flour. That's all that's in here. About a 1/2 cup total for this whole recipe.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go back to the egg mixture, roll it again. And
all
then,
of these things are good.
I'm making a huge mess here. Then I'm going to roll it in a mixture of, let's see, it's 3/4 cup bread crumbs, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of oregano, and a quarter cup of Parmesan.
No wonder this stuff is so good.
Yeah, now this is your part. You do that while I start the next piece of chicken. But you're going to wrap that bacon around there, and then I have some toothpicks out on the table for you to help
Wrap
keep it.
the bacon around it?
Yep, just however you can. And I'm sure there's a better, way to make it pretty, but...
Not if I'm doing it.
I think it's about the flavor, not about how pretty it is.
Pretty doesn't enter into the picture.
Steal that butter back over here.
Yes, here you go.
Thank you, sir.
So 2 pieces of bacon around it, huh?
Yep. Now again, I mean, I'm sure that there's ways to make this look pretty, but I don't want to be intimidated by it, and I figure if I make it ugly, that just means I need more practice, right? And it's all about the flavor. I have bought these pre-made before.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And they're good, but I think homemade anything is better.
Okay, I put 3 toothpicks in this.
That's perfect.
Okay.
So all you got to do now is take it to your prepared pan over there. I sprayed it with some spray, nonstick spray. And let's see, you just bake at 350 for about 40 to 45 minutes. And that is it. What are you looking for?
The finished product.
Oh, Tom, I didn't bring it for you. You're cooking dinner for my husband. I tricked you.
We're going to have words. Really?
You're
But
teaching me that,
I mean, outside
yeah.
of all of these ingredients, so far looks pretty easy.
It really is, and that's why I'm saying, like, I was intimidated by it, but, like, why not? Why not just try it yourself? And then it's really not as bad as you think, and I find a lot of recipes like that they look hard, they look fancy, but there's no reason to just not try it yourself, and you learn every time you do it.
Yeah, if you're willing to just follow instructions, and instructions are everywhere, I'm sure you can find a lot of, recipes for chicken cordon bleu. Take your time, be patient, read the instructions. You can make chicken cordon bleu.
Yeah, and my husband will thank you later.
I bet he doesn't even send a card. All right.
Well, I'll bring you leftovers tomorrow. How's that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Up next, we asked you guys a question on Facebook earlier today. We thought the question would be a little bit more divided. Turns out most of you guys had the same answer.
I bet. Stick around right after this.